Hold up, Robin's dead? But he's not? Hey, we're going to talk about this Mcfarlane 2-pack of Nightwing and Red Hood next, here in the Poindexter Lounge.
You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unit.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge today. Now look, if this is your first time to the lounge, just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and all of my crew, meaning all of you, my nerd family, can get together and talk about the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those are things that get you excited, if those are things that get you spending your hard-earned money, then hey, you have found the right place. And also, if this is just some new stuff that you're trying to learn about, maybe you've always been kind of nerdy, you've been kind of curious about, nerd culture and things like that, maybe toys, or, maybe you've been a fan of something for a long time, but you never collected toys, or maybe you like comic books, but you've been a Marvel person and you're trying to get into DC, or you've been a DC person, you're trying to get into Marvel or Star Wars or Star Trek or whatever. It's okay. We accept everyone of all knowledge levels, all right? And so if you're just trying to learn, we're all learning together on a daily basis. So you have found the right place. So please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know when we put out new videos and when we do stuff around here, because we'd love to have you here. That being said, today we're gonna do something a little different because the show Titans just started season 3, and folks, that's on HBO Max. If you're not watching Titans, I don't know what to tell you. And if you don't like Titans, I really don't know what to tell you. I mean, I don't even want to give spoilers, but crazy stuff has already happened this season. I mean, they released the first 3 episodes yesterday, and I am so excited for this show. I love this show a lot, and I think there's a lot of good stuff to come. But that being said, spoiler alert a little bit, we're talking about Nightwing and Red Hood. Now, I've got a couple of those. We're going to take a look, and we will be comparing those figures in a little while. But first, we're going to review the Mcfarlane DC Multiverse Red Hood and Nightwing figures in this 2-pack. So let's go ahead and do that now. Well, I am excited about this because this is the first big 2-pack from Mcfarlane Toys that I am taking a look at. And this toy isn't new, but like I said, because of Titans coming out, I wanted to go ahead and review it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this box right now. As you can see here is the front, and you see there's not much room for anything else except for ages 12 plus up here. There's nothing really on the top. It's got the nice big window, so you have like this scene that plays out, and you can kind of see there into the inside and all of the different things that are there on the inside. Down here it says DC Multiverse, Nightwing, and Redwing. Down here you can see it says DC Multiverse, Redwing. Down here you can see it says DC Multiverse, Nightwing, and Red Hood. And believe me, I got that on the first take. Over here, this thing is so wide, I have to kind of zoom out a little bit. It says DC Multiverse up at the top, and then it says Nightwing and Red Hood. And then down here on the bottom, it's got the Mcfarlane Toys logo. Over here on the other side, it says DC Multiverse, Nightwing, and Red Hood with the Mcfarlane Toys logo at the bottom. Here is the back of the box, and I really like how this 2-pack really, is different in some ways than the regular ones. But here up here it says Nightwing and Red Hood. It's got some information. Each figure comes with a collectible trading card. Yep, you want to be careful with those because they're nice and shiny. These ones are pretty cool. Here's the artwork that comes on each trading card. These just look super cool. This is, of course, Nightwing with his red motif and red eyes. Some bats back there. And then you got Red Hood here in his regular motif. Looks really cool. Down here at the bottom it says collect them all. We actually have these figures and we're going to look at them. I know it's taken me a while to get to them, but here is Batman Earth 32. Here is Batman Earth 1, I believe it is. Is that Earth 1? I think so. It gets blurry, sorry. Earth 1, that's the Doomsday version. And then over here we got Batman Earth 44. I've got him to look at as well. We've got the Grim Knight, and I've got him. And then of course we got Robin Earth 22. And so we're going to take a look at those eventually, but it's just taking me a little while to get to them all. It says collector card in English only. And down here, of course, it still has the Mcfarlane logos and all the places on social media where you can go ahead and contact them, as well as a physical address. Here is the bottom of the box. Don't know why you'd want to see that, but some people do and ask for it, so there you go. All right, let's go ahead and take this bad boy out of the box. Here are the figures in the plastic, and I'm only showing you this because I always like to show, just in case there's something coming through the back of the plastic so that you're aware. And this thing is huge, but there's nothing coming through the back of these. The only thing holding them in is a couple of these plastic little catches here. And so a couple plastic bands there, and we will go ahead, be mindful of that, and take them out of the plastic now. No! No, my greatest fear, and of course it's this figure. Oh, I always tell you guys about these pins in here and the way that these come in and out, and this ticks me off because of this little gun thing here. I haven't even done anything with this. Oh, no. Oh, man. So now, yeah, I gotta put him back in there. Try to get him. Okay, well, I got it back on, but now that's weakened, so you can know, and if you look in there, you can see it's bent out a little bit too much now. I always tell you guys about this, and I mean it. You got to be careful. So now my posability is going to be limited, and now also I got to be careful because now when just moving this leg, it has the possibility of popping out a socket. So that's just awesome. Thanks a lot. That's the one thing I don't like about these Mcfarlane toys. These thigh sockets make no sense whatsoever because once they get bent out like that and they pop off, all you gotta do is just open them up just a little bit too much trying to pose them, and that's it. Dang it. You can see here I'm already having an issue with this. I'm just trying to stand him up and I can't even get in there. Oh, I'm gonna need some needle nose pliers or something to bend this in, but then of course it's gonna make that harder to pop it back onto this little post. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just trying to straighten his knee and that pops out. Okay, so here we go. I don't even wanna have to get into telling you, once I got him to finally stand up, once I finally got Red Hood to stand up, literally the foot popped off of Nightwing. And it's on that ball joint and it took forever to get it popped back in. I am just not a happy camper right now. Apparently, these figures are going to be set them and forget them because I am not going to deal with this. But here is everything that these figures come with. Nightwing comes with his batons already in his hand. They both come with a card. Here, as you can see, we'll get into that. There's shiny versions of the card because there's a 2-pack. And then one thing I am happy about it actually is that Red Hood actually comes with his guns. And so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the sculpting. Let's go ahead and take a look at Red Hood first. I like the helmet. I like the helmet a lot. I like the color. I like the metallic look. I like the eyes. I like the bat symbol here on the front, and the sculpting of the armor is really cool. The brown jacket. I mean, it's very comic book accurate. I got to give him that. I like the boots and just the little etching, you know, all out. There's not a lot going on there, but there's a lot of etching there. I mean, there's not a lot of weird, crazy stuff, I should say. And the boots have these grips on them, stuff like that. And that's all good if I just didn't have to worry about that leg. And then, of course, it's got these kind of softer plastic pieces to go ahead and holster his gun. We've already done a review of the Nightwing, the regular Nightwing with blue, and this is the exact same thing. I mean, this is the exact same figure all the way around, except for it's just painted differently. It's just got a red color scheme instead of a blue color scheme, and he's got red eyes. So there you go. But yeah, I mean, there's not much more in sculpting there. He does have a place for both of his batons back there, and I know that they're called something else, but there you go. So that's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation of these figures now. And believe you me, I'm scared to death going into this. All right, so Red Hood, his head goes back and forth on this ball joint, a little bit back and forth. It will go all the way around like so. He does look up. Well, not really. He doesn't really look up at all. He's got a high-backed head there, and so it's blocking him from looking up, but he looks down quite well, so you can look at his chest symbol and do that. So here you have the typical butterfly joints that Mcfarlane toys have. This jacket will come off. Of course, it wouldn't make much sense to do that because then the arm, it's actually built on. And look at there, the leg fell off again. So I'm just going to go ahead with this. His arm will go up and down, goes around like so. It's got a bicep swivel up here in the cuff of the jacket. He's got a double bending elbow, and his hand will go around like that at the glove. So their arm does the exact same thing, and there you have it. Again, you don't really want to do the splits, but look at there. You can do that, you know, but like I said, this is what I'm always warning you about. It's so lovely, and it will go up so high, but you don't really want to do that. I didn't even do that pulling it out of the package. It literally just, it bumped and it came out. So there you go. You can bend. It's got a double knee bend right there. It does not have a swivel at the calf or the thigh, but the foot will go all the way around, rotate, and it's got the toe point of articulation there. Here's the leg. Here's his other leg. His other leg does the exact same thing, except for this foot apparently wants to fall off because I had to deal with that. So I'm sorry. No, it wasn't that. No, I'm sorry. It was this guy's foot. Never mind. I don't know. I'm so distraught right now. I can't even put into words how much this ticks me off, because just to move his leg, it pops out, and you can, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see there where it's bent up. And so now I'm gonna have to go in there with some needle nose pliers, try to pinch it really tight, try to snap it back in there, but it will never be the same as before it did that because it bends out. We're gonna quickly take a look at this guy's articulation. It's pretty much the same thing as the other one. I mean, the neck goes back and forth, head goes around, not a little bit of ups, looking up, looking down. It's got the butterfly joint around, the arm swivel, double bending elbow, wrist that goes around. He's got, we didn't really go over the ab crunch of the other figure, but it's the exact same thing. It's the typical Mcfarlane ab crunch, except for this one goes around here, and of course around at the waist. Same hinges, want to be careful. Nothing there. Double bending knee. Foot goes around, be careful with that one because it wants to pop off. And that's it. Here, I'll show you real quick the ab crunch here on Red Hood. This bugs me too, because I really have been looking forward to opening this Red Hood, because I really love this Red Hood, the way that he looks. But you can see here he goes around at the waist. You could probably get him, yeah, you can get him to go around, but I'm not going to do all that with this jacket on. It's pretty involved, and especially with that leg falling off, I don't really want to deal with that right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories. Like I said, Nightwing comes with his batons, and they're just plastic sticks here, just pieces of plastic like that. One of the things I am happy about is that Red Hood does come with his guns, and I'll tell you in a second why this makes me happy. So Red Hood's guns are really a part of who the character is in every way, and I guess Mcfarlane Toys hasn't been, they haven't been releasing guns lately for some of these DC figures. I mean, I look at the Suicide Squad figures. You had Peacemaker and you had Bloodsport, who are known for being marksmen and for having guns, and they did not release guns for those figures. So I'm glad that this guy has guns. But I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you why this makes me happy. This does not. Here are the trading cards. Let's go ahead and take a look at those real quick. Here is Red Hood's. You can see it's got a really cool shine to it, and that artwork, and it says Red Hood DC New 52. Here is the card on the back. It says Red Hood DC New 52, data file, source Deathstroke number 15, comics 2016, real name Jason Todd, height 6 foot. So he is 6 foot exactly, and he is 225 pounds. Red Hood is a name and identity that has been used by various heroes and villains over the years. The current and best known Red Hood is Jason Todd, a fierce hand-to-hand combatant and vigilante crime fighter who was once Batman's second heroic apprentice called Robin. He has a complicated relationship with both his former mentor, Batman, and the original Robin, Dick Grayson. Here's the second card. It's a great picture of Nightwing coming out there. Really nice there. It says Nightwing New 52, data file, Nightwing number 1, comics 2011, real name Richard Dick Grayson, height 5'10", so he's a couple of inches shorter there than Jason Todd, and he's 175 pounds. He's a skinny guy. Dick Grayson began his crime fighting career as the original Robin, Batman's protege and crime fighting partner. An expert acrobat and skilled fighter, Dick eventually left the nest and ventured out on his own as a new hero called Nightwing. His childhood experiences as a circus acrobat and trapeze artist, making him extremely agile. He is a superior fighter and a highly skilled martial artist who has been personally trained by Batman. Nightwing is a keen detective, a natural leader, and a strategist with advanced knowledge of a variety of technologies. Boy, that is such a wordy bio. Trust me, it is. All right, there you got the DC Multiverse logo. All right, so now we're going to do some comparisons. Here is the blue version of Nightwing, and you can see it's the exact same figure. It's the exact same figure in every way, except for it's blue, and that's cool. It's nice to have two different versions of this because, you know, he's been two different versions. So you got that one right there. Now here are the Mattel versions of these characters, and here is the Nightwing. It's a little more cartoony, maybe just a little bit. It's got blue on his weapons and a little bit more blue on his knuckles. I mean, these actually still have the blue knuckles, these blue and red knuckles, but it's just a little bit more pronounced. But you know, it's pretty much the same style, same figure. Actually, though, I really like this figure a lot. It's very, very posable, and it doesn't feel as stiff. And I've never had a problem with anything falling off of him. See, very posable. Here is the Red Hood. Now he does have the helmet as well, but he also comes with this alternate head, and this is the head that I've had on him for a while, as you can see here. It's got the gray inside with the jacket. Here's the thing. He comes with these guns, right? Yeah, if you saw my review of this figure, which you can find here, I'm not going to do anything about that. If you saw my review, guess what? These don't come out. How stupid is that? You got alternate hands that can actually hold the guns, and yet the guns don't come out of the holsters. Thanks a lot, Mattel. Yeah. So it looks like now with both Red Hood figures that I've gotten, I have had some issue. This one, guns don't come out. That one, the leg falls off. Thanks a lot. Maybe I should send Red Hood after you guys. So that's my review, folks. I really wanted this review to be a lot more positive. I really thought that it was going to be more positive and went into it thinking this is going to be exciting. But unfortunately, I had some issues with these figures. So I would just tell you, learn from my lesson, I guess. Be very, very careful when pulling these out of the package. And sometimes you can't even help it if you are careful because they just don't want to come out right. All right. So, but I still love the characters. I still love the design. I really like it. And hopefully the quality gets better as McFarlane makes more figures. And that's all we can hope for. So there you have it, folks. That is my review of the McFarlane DC Multiverse Nightwing and Red Hood 2-pack. What did you think of my review? Did you like my review or did you think it sucked? Let me know down in the comment section. Either way, I don't care. I still want to hear from you. So please leave a comment down in the comment section. Also, follow us on social media where we can keep the conversation going long after these videos are done. And also that way you can share with me your toys and how you display them and what toys you have. I would love to see what goodies you have and how you have them displayed in your house and apartment or wherever you display your toys. I don't care, wherever you display them. I mean, I don't care. But hey, I would love to see them, all right? So please follow us on social media. All those links are down in the description below. Also, thank you to all of our Patreon members. Thank you to all of the members of the channel. Channel membership is a fun thing. It's a great way where you can interact with us as well as the Patreon channel. And then also, thank you to everyone who gives super chats throughout the week when we do live streams. We really, really appreciate you guys, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And also, thank you to everyone who just watches. You guys are great. You are why we're here, and we're very, very thankful for all of you. Until next time, my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Fett, saying, I will see you in the toy aisle. Until next time, bye-bye.